So seems like buyers have stepped in, guys, in the market. By the time the market closed, we do have a really nice buying happening for the last half of the market time. What's going on? Should we consider that the rebound that I have been saying, that today is the day that we will see enough confirmation in the price action, that if we can see by today rebounds stabilizing, we may see strength come back in the market. Is that what it is? So let's talk about in this video S&P 500, Nasdaq 100. We'll take a look at then semiconductors, that is Nvidia, AMD, ARM, Broadcom, Micron, Sandisk, TSM, Intel, and Seagate, because you can't ignore this buying. Okay, now before going further, as always, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. Now, we are getting bought up at also a significant zone. Now, how do we read it? Is it's a zone, and because it's very closely stacked together, and also we closed above that zone. So yes, though we did sell off for the part of the day, and that's where position management is the key, we did sell off, but we, as just mentioned, got bought up. Buyers have stepped in. Let's get to the hourly interval to identify, is this enough strength for us to consider the near term, at least a bottom, and can we consider tomorrow also SPY rebounding? Now, as I said yesterday in my video, that today I want to see it close above 740 S&P 500, because that's the significant level that we'll still have to technically get above, because right now, whenever we lose a significant level and we regain it, in this case it's a significant zone because these are closely stacked together, we need to make sure that we do have a retest of one zone below and then we regain the prior one. In this particular case, this is the only last significant zone, so we still have to gain a one above to at least consider a strength comeback. Right now it's a part of a rebound. Yes, at least from the multi-day weakness, S&P 500 has again regained a part of a daily rebound for today, that is above this yellow zone, but we are still in the overall negative reference direction here, guys. Okay, it's not, to put it simply, it's not sufficient, but it's sufficient enough that we may potentially see a rebound tomorrow as well. Okay, so but you cannot take it. Yes, the little bit of a timeline has been extended for a potential another rebound tomorrow. As if we can hold 732 or can stay above it, we have another possibility of a rebound to build up, but there is still weakness that will linger right now in the market, guys. Let's get to the 5 minutes interval on S&P 500. You can see a dramatic, brutal sell-off. Yes, we did bought up at one of the levels down there. We did got bought up, but we have to hold yellow zone tomorrow. If we lose the bottom part of it, unfortunately, that today's rebound is over, part of it, the last half of the rebound. So the thing is that no, this doesn't reverses the current direction of the S&P 500. Current direction is still to the downside, but this is enough buying today that can give us another rebound tomorrow and a stabilization. So we may, even though may fall that big of in the price, but for full-on strength we need to see a strong close tomorrow. Okay, so we are not there yet, but we are again seeing that buyers are willing to step in. Also, I want to put it in perspective here that overall market has been like going up, right? And we are a little bit extended also, well, quite a lot extended. So technically this shouldn't worry you technically. Okay, this is like normal part of like longevity of a structural pullback, right? But if you are definitely managing your position, if you are in the market to make money, yeah, you have to manage the position. You have to size down before the structure breakages happens, and then see potentially how, if strength comes back, then maybe restabilizes the position and so forth. Anyways, let's get to Nasdaq 100. We have to go through many stocks here, guys. So Nasdaq 100 also got bought up, closed above that significant level, 700. Is Nasdaq 100 back in the strength enough? Just like S&P 500, it is strengthful enough just for a rebound right now. If we can continue to hold yellow zone tomorrow as well and can close closer to 714 and 15, that significant level here, then we have a room for a turnaround. Okay. Otherwise, no, below that 714 will linger around. We will remain in the weakness. But as I say, as we can hold yellow zone above, let's say we come down, hold above, yes, we may not see much downside. We may see a rebound build up. And if that happens, we want to see a close of the day closer to 715. Then only for the next day, multi-day strength would possibly come back. Right now, we are still in the weakness. Okay, we are still in the weakness. But these were the areas that I was telling you that, guys, we may have a room to come down here, but just because we come down here, we won't become bullish right away. Some rebound may happen. You can check my video out yesterday. I said that if we lose these levels, we will test the zones below, and you can see grab the liquidity and pushing up. But guys, it's more right now, take it as a rebound. It's not your enough confirmation that strength is fully back. A level above has to be regained right now on Nasdaq 715. At this point though, whenever structure breaks, guys, at this point I would like to see this thing to cool off, because that will give re-entry positions, guys. Right now, if you are re-entering it here, you are still entering it quite at the top, right? If you're properly managing position, you should be happy to take profits here and let the market cool off so that you can get another entry, a good one right now. Because you will be always because whenever market breaks the structure, I always want the market to just fully complete that structure to the downside, so that it's all out of the way. We are no longer in any oblivious facts, right? And every day we are not wondering, damn it, I didn't hit that level, is it gonna continue today down, right? Once it does it, we know, okay, it's all done, we can buy confidently again, even we can get in early and all that stuff, right? But when market is not fully down as well and it's getting bought up, you can start slow position again. But as I said, right now, tomorrow, it's not enough confirmation, but it's confirmation enough that we can look for tomorrow as well, as if now stabilization can happen. If we would have closed below these yellow zones down here, then yeah, there was just no point. That was okay, not happening this week, right? So anyways, let's get to Nvidia. And Nvidia also got bought up. Definitely these semiconductors are in the process of getting bought up. Now the point is that though, guys, yes, it's a rebound, to put it simply. We are not bullish. And by the way, guys, all other tech stocks, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, I'll be doing a video for the members later tonight. I'll be talking a lot more about money rotation opportunities and portfolio management opportunities as well, and all that, but many other stocks that I will be talking with my members. A video will come out for the members later tonight. So if you're a member watching this video, please keep an eye out on a video coming out for you guys later tonight. All right, so Nvidia is technically still in the negative structure. Nothing changes. 212 below, our bias remains negative. Now let's take a look at this rebound. Is this rebound makes it even multi-day bullish? And the answer is no. We are still in the multi-day negative direction on Nvidia, but enough buyers have stepped in at 204 that, just like indices, that pullbacks here have a room to get bought up. But for that, even if another rebounds have to get bought up, your zone to watch is this significant level down here, that is 204 area. Okay, Nvidia actually went down to quite low today, but buyers have stepped in though. Buyers have stepped in. So but again, tomorrow also don't expect full strength unless it gets above the zone above 212, but at least your near term rebounds can build up. AMD also dipping lower but getting bought up right now. Let's get to the hourly interval. It's hourly interval today that we have to look at. So it's it's a good comeback in the rebound. It's just a rebound, guys. Okay, it's just a rebound. um we may see some more choppiness sideways right now unless we get above yellow zone, but the point is that this in AMD also is just in a rebound structure. I know it may look like, well, these stocks should never come down, but guys, I mean, and sometimes a rebound would make you feel that, everything is just fine. Look at this wick down there, right? Like, look at this wick down there, guys. But yeah, no, you just don't trade it that way. Technically, we are still in the broken structure on AMD, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll have to like get above that upper end of the yellow zone 486 if we want to see any strength come again. But also I would just show you a bigger picture. Look at it, right? Aren't you happy? You should be happy. So yeah. Okay, so let's get to ARM, because ARM, though is still in the negative structure, it's just a part of a rebound today. This is very clearly just a rebound, and it's also a very feeble rebound on ARM here. It's not even much of a rebound, and ARM will continue to remain in the negative structure at this point, even until like below yellow zone definitely, but it has strong resistance at 336 as well right now. As if we stay below it, structure will remain negative. Above that, if we start to close above 336 tomorrow, then we can start talking any upside. Otherwise, right now, no. Broadcom, though it's getting bought up for the last half of the market, but still below 404, it doesn't become a buy. It is still in the negative structure for us. Very simple. Okay, let's move on to Micron. So Micron is a bit of a outlier here and an exception. So I won't say that it's like super bullish, because it's not super bullish, but it is coming back up enough today that a retest of a closer to a high is a possibility. But let's take a look at the hourly interval right now. So it did come up, but it's not sufficient enough, guys. We are below this significant level still, which keeps it negative though. Okay, yes, it's a good rebound, but guys, it doesn't make it bullish, unfortunately. Yeah, so if we can get above 956 and can gain some momentum above that, then sure, then that multi-day strength is back again. Right now it's just your day of a rebound. It doesn't make it overall like strong bullish again. It doesn't make it that right now. Sandisk, excuse me. So Sandisk and Seagate are a bit of an exception, that they haven't really fully broken the structure even on Friday. Today's retest is also getting bought up now, but they are classic potential formation of a lower highs that I have said in many of my previous videos, that we may form some lower high. We have a room for a lower high potentials in these stocks. Is that what we are seeing? Well, it's a start of that, but can we negate it? Okay, let's get to the hourly interval. What we have to see to negate that? As I said, on this one, we have to continue to hold yellow zone. Okay, but definitely for tomorrow, we want to get above even like this zone, like 1690 area. Okay, if we don't do that, we may not see a momentum again, and this will start to look like a lower high there. And then, as if we lose and close anytime below yellow zone on Sandisk, your overall structure will remain weaker and negative, which will bring us down possibly lower. So look, these big cap, that's the whole point. The reason I'm saying is that be cautious as well on these stocks, even though they're rebounding here, because no big cap stock just go like that. Okay, they usually make a retest. They usually go in the distribution phase a little bit, and either just chop around or not give much highs though anymore. That's the point, right? The stocks become mature to their valuations. Okay, and unless then something more happens in their financials, right? But technicals will tell you everything ahead of time. Technicals help you to enter and exit, manage the position, and partial profits, all of that, right? So, but then, market has its limits, right? That's what price action tells us, where to enter, where to exit, where to take stop loss, where to take profits. And that's what I'm here to teach you. All right, so yellow zone above, though we are fine, but don't fully get excited right now. Okay, TSM also a really good comeback. In the morning, it was a broken structure. It was a broken structure. This thing has bought up itself. And TSM right now, TSM is the only one that looks like it will remain up here. But TSM is such a slow mover that it can go month or 2 months sideways as well. But it has held the zone, guys. It has held the zone. And this is the only one that is strong enough that has a room to push up. So, but next level is 430. We have to get above that. Then you can expect another leg up on this thing. Okay, so that's TSM. Intel, I'm not still bullish on this thing. I'm just more on this thing as sideways and choppy that it would stay. Intex, not Intex. Seagate. All right. Seagate is fine. Yeah, let me get that laugh out of my system. Ha! Intel, Intex. Okay. So I mixed up their Intel and Seagate last few letters there, right? So anyways, so Seagate is just like, as I mentioned that, the retest. Now the thing is that is this buy enough in the market? This is still weak actually. Seagate right now is still weak, I would say. It's well, you will have to see it get above like 868, 885 before this thing has a room for another possible, highs or something. But today's, I think this candle that we are seeing on this is already closer to a retest of a high and a lower high. So if we're not getting above those 927 and so forth, right? So this significant level above, if you're not getting that above, this thing is more into already a decline still though, but it is above yellow zone, but just these are your opportunities to size down your positions. If you have been holding them for long enough, they have given you a lot of good plays, good run bullish trades, and this is the time where you can a little bit size down and be happy. Guys, that's all I had for you in this video. Please hit the like, subscribe if you found it helpful and valuable. If you need access to my tools, you can find the details in the description of this video. And with that, we'll see you in the next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.